Eileen Gu says Olympic success isn't about if you're a boy or a girl, it's mental strength. After defending her title in the women's halfpipe at the 2026 Winter Olympics, Eileen Gu made it clear that she feels that Olympic success has nothing to do with being a man or a woman. I'm the most decorated free skier of all time, male or female, Gu, 22, said on Sunday, February 22. I have the most gold medals ever, male or female. That's a testament to competitive strength, it's mental strength. It's being able to perform under pressure, it has nothing to do with if you're a boy or a girl. After earning the gold medal in her final event of the Games in Italy, the Olympian said she showcased my best skiing in all three of her events. As far as performance goes, that's all I can ask for, to be able to show the world the best that women's skiing has to offer at the moment that it really counts, Gu said. Her teammate, Li Fanghui, won silver in the event, while Zoe Atke of Great Britain took the bronze. Gu was born and raised in San Francisco, California, but chose to compete for China, where her mother, Yang Gu, is from, prompting criticism from United States Vice President J.D. Vance. I certainly think that somebody who grew up in the United States of America, who benefited from our education system, from the freedoms and liberties that make this country a great place, I would hope they want to compete with the United States of America, Vance told Fox News on Tuesday, February 17. So, I'm going to root for American athletes, and I think part of that is people who identify themselves as Americans. That's who I'm rooting for this Olympics. Gu was quick to respond to Vance's comments. I'm flattered. Thanks, JD. That's sweet, Gu told USA Today on Thursday, February 19. She added that she feels like a bit of a punching bag for a certain strand of American politics at the moment. She continued, so many athletes compete for a different country, people only have a problem with me doing it because they kind of lump China into this monolithic entity, and they just hate China. So it's not really about what they think it's about. And also, because I win, Gu added. Like if I wasn't doing well, I think that they probably wouldn't care as much, and that's okay for me. Gu has been competing for China since the 2022 Winter Olympics in Beijing. She speaks fluent Mandarin Chinese and spent many of her summers in Beijing. In addition to her gold medal on Sunday, Gu won 2 silver medals, one for the women's big air and another for the women's freeski slopestyle. During a press conference after her second silver medal, a reporter asked her if she saw her pair of second-place finishes as 2 silver medals gained or 2 golds lost. I'm the most decorated female freeskier in history, Gu quipped, after letting out a big laugh. I think that's an answer in and of itself. How do I say this? Winning a medal at the Olympics is a life-changing experience for every athlete. Doing it 5 times is exponentially harder. She continued, the 2 medals lost situation, to be quite frank with you, I think is kind of a ridiculous perspective to take. I'm showcasing my best skiing. I'm doing things that quite literally have never been done before, and so I think that is more than good enough, but thank you. Success in sports has often been discussed in terms of physical power, training methods, and natural talent. Yet modern athletes increasingly prove that the most decisive factor is not physical ability but mental strength. Few athletes illustrate this truth better than Olympic freestyle skiing champion Eileen Gu. Her remarkable achievements at the Winter Olympics have challenged long-standing stereotypes about gender in sports. Gu has repeatedly emphasized that Olympic success does not depend on whether an athlete is a boy or a girl. Instead, she believes the key lies in the mind, confidence, resilience, discipline, and the ability to perform under immense pressure. Her statement that success has nothing to do with if you're a boy or a girl, its mental strength reflects a broader message for athletes and young people worldwide. Eileen Gu's story is not only about medals or records. It is a story about breaking barriers, redefining possibilities, and proving that determination and mindset can transcend gender expectations. Through her journey, she demonstrates that the most powerful force in sports, and life, is the human mind. The rise of a modern Olympic icon. Eileen Gu, also known as Gu Eileen, was born in San Francisco in 2003. With an American father and a Chinese mother, she grew up between 2 cultures. From a young age, she showed exceptional athletic talent, especially in freestyle skiing. What began as a childhood hobby on the snowy slopes of Lake Tahoe soon evolved into a global career that would make her one of the most recognized athletes in winter sports. Gu's rise to prominence accelerated during the 2022 Beijing Winter Olympics, where she stunned the world by winning multiple medals in freestyle skiing events. Her achievements turned her into a global superstar and a role model for young athletes. By the 2026 Winter Olympics, she had become the most decorated freestyle skier in Olympic history, with multiple gold and silver medals across different events. What makes her story remarkable is not just her success, but the way she handles it. She studies quantum physics at Stanford University, works as a fashion model, and still maintains an intense athletic training schedule. This ability to excel in multiple fields reflects the discipline and mental clarity that she believes are essential for success. Breaking gender stereotypes in sports. For decades, women in sports have faced stereotypes suggesting they are physically weaker or less competitive than men. Many sports historically limited women's participation or provided fewer opportunities for them to compete. Freestyle skiing itself was once dominated by male athletes. Early in her career, Jiu often trained alongside boys and faced dismissive comments suggesting that girls could not perform at the same level. Instead of discouraging her, these challenges became fuel for her determination. Her Olympic victories shattered these outdated assumptions. When she became the most decorated freestyle skier, male or female, she proved that excellence in sports is not determined by gender. Her achievements highlight that performance comes from dedication, preparation, and mental strength rather than biological differences alone. Gu's message goes beyond skiing. It speaks to young girls around the world who may feel limited by stereotypes. Her success shows that girls can compete, innovate, and dominate in any sport if they believe in their potential. The role of mental strength. According to Jiu, the defining factor behind her achievements is not simply talent or physical training but mental resilience. She describes Olympic competition as a psychological battle where athletes must maintain focus under enormous pressure. At the Olympic level, the difference between winning and losing can be incredibly small. A single moment of hesitation or doubt can cost an athlete a medal. Therefore, mental preparation becomes just as important as physical training. Jiu often practices mental strategies such as visualization, journaling, and self-reflection. She spends time analyzing her thoughts and emotions, learning how to manage